Hi guys, good morning. Today's book is the second book that I will flip through from the great artist Terada Katsuya. It's called Rakuga King. A total of 1,000 pages, the very best out of 16,000 pages of unpublished material and the latest works. There was once a man who dedicated his whole life on Rakuga King. That man was the king, the Rakuga King. Now see his legacy. Now this book I purchased in Akihabara in a book off many years ago, and actually it was sealed, so I didn't know who he was, and I had never seen him before, but I just saw that, and I saw that it was 1,000 pages, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to purchase it, and I'm very happy to have purchased it. It is, however, 1,000 pages long, and I cannot flip 1,000 pages in one go. So I believe I will break this down into 4 different videos of 250. Otherwise, nobody in their right mind is going to look at 1,000 pages, I believe. Anyway, the page count's here. I'll do the first 250 today. And I was going to say it most probably has nudity, and the first page is nudity. I mean, you can already see the influence of someone like Mobius in the way he does art. Pages are a little thin, but I think it's fine. I did purchase this originally to send to my brother, who always liked to doodle. And he liked the book. He had never heard of the artist, of course. This would have been about 10 years ago. And he really loved it. I mean, we grew up looking at kind of Dungeons and Dragons books and like lots of different comics. But these pictures are great, the way he draws. I just love his faces and the way he draws his bodies. I have to apologize, but it is the morning here. I have a cup of coffee next to me, so every now and again I am going to stop to get a cup, to drink a sip. I think in the back somewhere it says his process, where he would just have a piece of paper next to him and he'd just be doodling away. And this book is just a collection of those doodles, which you can kind of tell here it's the way he fills the page is kind of random. But great little characters. I'm going to assume that our AI masters, our future masters, are not going to pick up on the nudity. I've noticed that they really struggle to pick up on pencil or very like dense pictures. Again, not that this is profane nudity, but they don't like, seeing the naked body. I think the interesting thing, again, with some of these artists is that they seem to have one style like this, but then you realize that fundamentally they're just very good drawers and painters. This definitely looks like a page of doodles. Every now and again I do see this book around. I wouldn't say it's readily available here in Japan, but if you go to a book off and you look at the section where they have kind of oversized manga, you can find it every now and again, and it'll sell for about 3,000 or 4,000 yen. I think it's a great purchase for that price. I mean, I purchased it once for my brother, and then I purchased it once for myself because I wanted it for myself. Now it is 1,000 pages long, so I will just flip through 250 and I'll post 4 different videos. Kind of very interesting pictures, eh? Ooh, this is a bit of a questionable one. Gonna see if I get flagged for that one. We'll soon find out after I upload this. That's the most tedious thing, uploading and then finding out it's flagged. In which case I'd have to film this again. Or maybe just delete that one picture, I guess. I have been considering editing some of these videos and putting a bit more pizzazz, but to be frank, I spend a lot of my time reading books and listening to music, and it's, you know, add on top of that work and commuting and raising kids. You just really don't have that much time to sit in front of my computer and do some editing. So I apologize if these videos are pretty bare-boned, but hopefully it does give you a chance to just look at some books that maybe you don't have access to, which has always been the goal. It really does remind me of Mobius. I wonder if they ever met or if they ever drew something together. I do know he met that Korean artist, the one guy who passed away a couple of years back, who draws in a very similar style. Is his name Gi or Jung Gi or something like that? I'll find a link after this. And they created one book together, which I don't have. I'll link it up. That picture there, you can definitely see how good of an artist he is. I mean, it's a very different styles, right? I mean, that's more of a classical portrait. But even here, some of these pictures are amazing. Kind of looks like Batman. Wow. Here it says, itai. Itai janai. It means it doesn't hurt. He does have a tendency to draw a lot of topless women, and I'm hoping that it gets through the censors. Let's see. Oh my god. pages do go pretty quickly. Oh my god. These videos, I'm sorry guys, but these videos are me like being scared of what's going to pop up next. Hopefully you feel the anxiety in me flipping these pages. Okay. Amazing detail. I mean, we're only 179 pages in, but the amount of like pictures this guy draws is kind of amazing. And you can tell that this particular page he's drawn in pencil and then redid some. It looks like he's using a very fine felt tip pen or a Rotring or something. And kind of amazing, his drawings. He has a lot of published books. Some are quite expensive. Like I saw a huge one of his, like it was quite massive. It's not A3 size, but almost A3, and it cost like about $100. And I'm at a stage now where I'm not really interested in collecting expensive books. I'd rather just have books that I can look at freely. So I do sell off a lot of the ones that are more valuable because they're going to deteriorate anyway, and they're going to get mold and they're going to get dust and they're going to lose their value anyway. So I tend to just keep books that I actually really love. I still have way too many books, and I still purchase books, but I'm not that interested in paying $100 or $150 for a book that I won't look at very often. Now this looks like Mobius. It looks like that not the gunslinger. I forgot what it's called, but it looks like a Mobius character. Okay, we're almost going to get to the end of this first video. We're at 239. We've got 10 more pages left. I'll post these up every couple of days. If you're interested, please come back, have a look. Wow, the introduction of color. Okay guys, that's the first 250 of a 1,000 page book. I will flip through the rest over the next 4 days. Have a great day.